and the Johnston Howell Academy of Tennis, which is supporting this event and the previous event, welcome to the final Eliminator of 2025. Welcome. We're going to introduce the participants, which includes the markers and the markers' assistants. Markers serving a valuable role in the box back there will be Jason Rabin and Ben Cook. First, Ben Cook. Over this coming week, they will be changing off. Boys, thank you. It takes a lot of concentration. Now, Mr. Lyons wanted the floor, but I didn't want to give it to him until we bragged on him a bit. It is not an overstatement to say how fortunate we are and what an honor it is for us to have Andrew as a first-time visitor to Aiken. He has presided over countless international and national matches. And if this, I think this is correct, that he has served as the marker, the referee, the presiding person over the last 9 world championships consecutively. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andrew Lyons. These three will make a great team. I turn the floor over to Andrew.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce the players, just a couple of housekeeping rules. Please pay attention to the game and do not move around during the rallies. And please show your appreciation for the rallies, but wait till the rally has become at the end, and they will appreciate that. Also, if you can switch off your cell phones, no flash photography, keep your torches off your phones, much appreciated. Into the match, here we go, best of 13 sets. Today we are playing 4 sets maximum. We have at the receiving end, the number 2 seed, here's a professional from Philadelphia. His name is John Lumley. At the service end, please welcome the world number 3. He is Howell. Ladies and gentlemen, the players are ready. First game of 13 sets. 4 sets to be played. First game level. Oh.
We want to welcome everybody back to the Aiken Tennis Club. It is Sunday in Aiken. We have George Handy, Morgan Purvis here again for the commentary, here to ruin everybody's day in the court tennis world.
Stroke, 15 love.
Yep, good to be with everyone. Should have a good match here.
Yeah, it's a big crowd here tonight. Early target there for Nikki. Got about 100 people here tonight at the Aiken Tennis Club. For those that aren't here, thank you for joining us online.
Last gallery chase. 15-0.
Good cross-court forehand there from Nikki.
30-15.
I can't hear it. Yeah.
Last gallery.
Down 2 chases. Nikki with an early lead. Still getting some. George, you here today? Can we hear it? Get us a little
testing.
Yeah,
testing?
there it is.
There
right, just where I wanted you, in my
good.
right ear.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Had some echo issues.
I couldn't hear
Release,
it.
30-15.
Again, George and I coming to you from the Kerry Cave.
Here at Aiken Tennis Club.
Yeah, the biggest shout-outs, as always, as everyone knows, to Ryan and all his incredible work.
What's the chase?
Lots of chase, 30 all.
Chase 1 and 2. Chase off.
Really,
Good cut volley there from Nick.
yeah. With Chase 1 and 2, we're working on our officials making sure that we get the iPad corrected, updated correctly. It's good length there.
Good shot from John.
Yeah, Mickey thought it left it was there, but
40-30.
thought maybe he was going to sneak just outside of the grill there.
Chase better than
That's,
2.
yeah, great length there from Mickey. Get back on the server side early here. George, it's been a long couple of days. Again, Aiken known as the spring sporting capital of the world. If people aren't saying that, they should. After a long Palmetto member guest. But what would you say as we switch speed from golf for us to tennis? Keys to the match for John and Nikki here today.
For Nikki, I would say, continuing to be aggressive, and John just being steady, weathering a storm.
Yeah, good shot there by John. Again, Nikki very much operating with the home court advantage here. But John's been here, played here multiple times. Going to be comfortable. Obviously.
A couple, maybe a national open. We had a doubles exhibition fall last year.
Correct. Yeah, that's a beauty. That's really nice from Nikki. The Aiken crowd gets into it early. We did chat with Nikki a little bit. He's really keen on his form at the moment, so it's exciting to see what he has in store over the next couple of days.
Last gallery, juice. Last gallery and nearly a yard worse than last gallery.
I dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, a little long on the railroad there. No, where it shook out. Andrew Lyons, our marker, had a conversation with his officials about, and was going to ask the players who was going to call potential faults on the yellow line. Don't know where that shook out. Maybe we'll get a little bit of details from
Last gallery.
From our spies on court.
We've got Ben Cook in the grill, the assistant marker, referee.
Yeah, that's a good shot by John. Good
Heck
patience.
of a first game.
Yeah.
Serves advantage. Nearly a yard worse than last gallery.
Again, Nikki training hard, obviously putting a lot of time and effort into it. But I think.
One to chase.
Oh, wow. That's great length. Nikki putting a lot of time in the training court, or off the court in training.
Last gallery, juice.
Been informed that Andrew will be calling faults as well.
Oh, so. There we go. See, that's a level of intel that you can only find here in the announcing booth at the Aiken Tennis Club. Wow.
Gallery,
creative.
Yeah, just how he drew it up, I'm sure.
Good serve from John.
Yeah, very good serve. Good patience by Nikki.
Patience, improv. It's for all of you to decide.
Yeah, leave a comment. Like and subscribe.
That's right. We are streaming live here, so look forward to your comments.
Yeah, any complaints,
questions.
please direct directly
Complaints.
at George Handy III. Any compliments, again, send directly to Ryan Carey.
Don't we have an eight-
And just leave my name out of
Don't
it.
we have an 800 number for
Chase the
complaints?
last gallery.
1-900 RC Cola.
Wait, yeah, 1-800 Chase off. Touch early there.
Yeah.
Last gallery.
Last gallery again here.
Won the
That's
game.
really good
Game.
late
Really nice
first
late.
game there. I mean, great first game. Obviously, long first game.
And for those of you, tuning in, it is a balmy, 85 degrees out here?
Yeah, the swampy second round eliminator, essentially. Yeah, Carey's Cave is turned into mostly what people think of dark, cool spots. The Carey Cave is
Not quite there.
balmy today.
Yeah.
$15 all.
That's good. That's really nice
That's
on the
great
railroad.
railroad.
There.
30-15.
A little less deep than the ones that we've seen a little bit early here. Oh, close cam for Ryan. Thank you. Glad to see the close cam is back. Good fight there. Yeah, it's a great rest.
Great point.
Yeah, it's really good play by both players there. As you can see, John quickly go into the back wall to
Get some
dehumidify himself. Scoop there. Oh,
40-30.
Yeah, there's no AC on the court. So.
yeah. For those who haven't been to Aiken, kind of the tail end of the proverbial sporting season here. And definitely on the swampier side here.
Chase the door.
Smart shot.
40-30.
Yep. John quickly taking advantage of the game point, sneak back over to the serving side.
Serve leads 40-30. Chase the door.
All right. Gettable chase here for Nikki. Yep, there we go.
Great volley.
Another deuce early.
Yep.
Nothing like.
We get overtime pay, Perf?
I wish. Do we? I mean, the real question, George, for the fans at home, I know people demanding our graphics packages. That's great
cut
volley.
volley.
Yeah, great cut volley.
Advantage.
Doing a good
receiver.
job holding it with a nice turn, too.
Yeah. Opportunity here.
Oh.
No. No pass there for Nikki. Close cam. Yeah,
It's a great ball.
Good, yeah,
Cut
good,
that off
good stab.
nicely.
Yeah, good stab there. A half volley. It's kind of tucked in the. Drew work a little hard there, a little harder. Yeah, it's
Nice
a
ball.
good shot.
It's amazing.
Nicky thought it was going to miss Tam where it looked like.
Yeah. Amazing how well these pros read the reverse, three-wall bow spinner.
But, they're
We're pros for a reason.
yeah, exactly. That's why their name's on their kit. Good fight there. Ooh. Wow, Nicky read it, but
That was a
just
great
good
shot.
tight cut over there by Lummers.
All right, so
Germany leads by 2 games to love.
2 love. And
First set.
A couple long deuce
Yeah,
games.
couple right in it.
Second gallery.
Nice shot.
It's a good pickup, right? Lummers there. Jason McElhaney standing in the last gallery.
Love. Second gallery.
good heat.
Western 6, 15 love.
Well disguised. 2 chases, right? Yeah. There we go. Nice to know I'm not slowly losing my mind there. It has been a long day.
At least not from not being able to keep
correct.
score.
Correct. Yeah, correct. 37 Coors Lights today on the golf course.
Hopefully that's you and your partner at the very least.
It would be polite to break that down on a per person, per capita consumption.
Love receiver leads. Chase the second gallery.
That's tight, but again, Drew marking from the middle. His prerogative, call the faults. Nicky. I don't know if we can get a carry replay on how close that might have been. Ryan quickly shakes his head no.
Chase off.
It was, despite it saying the door, it was Chase second gallery. So Chase off, 15 love. Chase now worse than 6. That's good length there.
One
On
return.
it. Nice, really nice cut there.
30 love. Chase better than 4.
4 Chase
love.
there. That's really well taken there. It's a good flip there by. Got a couple
15-30.
questions in the chat that we'll address here shortly. Somebody's asking, I believe Ross Can asking about.
We'll take that on the changeover.
Yeah, we'll take it here shortly. But Ross, question duly noted. Opportunity here.
Couple missed targets.
Yeah, that's Nicky's ability to get back in this match and take a hold is going to be predicated on him hitting targets here. So 2 questions that we're going to highlight here in the chat. One, Ross Can, I believe, is asking why the last gallery line is highlighted, given that the second gallery lines are line for the foot fault.
I do
No
not have
answer.
an answer.
I think the
No.
answer probably would be predicated on basically the symmetry between last gallery and winning gallery would be my guess, with the yellow line on both sides. Can't say for sure, but that's my best guess. And then Matt Fraden, shout out our friends here in D.C., is asking about who made the balls. George, you might have a little more insight.
I know they were made in England. I'm not sure by which club and which pro, so apologies there, but provided by the IRTPA and maybe the World Championship Committee.
Yeah, Nikki asking for something here. Don't know what it is.
First serve, 40-15 server, better than 4. Oh.
Call there.
Game to server,
Game.
3 games to love.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of momentum going
Yeah,
right here.
I know actually that we did have a customs bill. So I know the IRS might have been gutted in the Trump administration, but we do have a customs bill that we will be paying at the appropriate time. Shout out our Doge hitters.
There we go.
It's a great shot. Thank you to Susie Faulkner for informing us that the balls were made by James Ryan at Canford. So
There we go. Not part of the Doge cuts.
definitely not.
Oh, that's
There we
really
go.
good length.
Great ball.
Yeah. Honestly, really interesting. John kind of turned, tried to come around on the forehand. Just missed barely.
Worse than last gallery, 30 love.
All right, Nikki, stepping up a little bit here in 4th game. Well read by Nikki there. That's the targets we're looking for from Nikki. As that crowd kind of gets a little bit more amped up after good force there into the Dayton.
Part force, part hydration, surely. I mean, in fairness, it is hot.
It is hot. You know, I definitely think John's retrieval skills, George, right? Obviously, incredibly at a world-class level. But we'll see again with the heat if maybe that's mildly helpful to Nikki.
Server leads,
You know,
40 love.
I don't think John can do much to train for this kind of level of heat, but we did talk to him about it kind of before,
Yeah, it's
and he
worse
said he
than last
wasn't too
gallery.
worried, right?
One to chase.
Yeah, it's good length.
A little deep on the
15.
serve.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is definitely warmer in South Carolina here in Aiken than it is in Philadelphia, Morgan. That's what you were looking for out of me.
That's the level of insight I was looking for. Backup commentary.
And again.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
1 game to 3, first set.
Yeah, I think we can say, we've got people from all 3 continents, I guess, where there's courts here and represented today.
15 love.
Is that correct? We're all not. Ryan was kind to point out that yes, there are 7 continents. Ryan, I am aware of that, but 3 where there are court tennis.
I actually got very concerned Ryan was about to pull out a globe. So good to know that that's not the case. But yes, we do have folks from all 3 continents in attendance.
Got a good Melbourne contingent here. Guys on tour. Obviously, Drew and Penny in from England. And
Nope. Chase better than 2.
This is a great rest day.
15 love receiver.
I have a vocab sheet over here, Morgan.
Yeah.
If you need it for court tennis terminology.
nap worthy. That good of a rest. Forcing John to kind of make a decision how he wanted to take that ball before, cut it off before it got to the timbre.
Better than 2, 15 all.
Oh, the old pincher weird, yeah.
30-15.
Good job by John getting around that.
Better than 2.
Well held.
3 and
Well,
4.
forcing Nicky with a little high off the penthouse. Forced him to take a guess, and taxi cab went the other way.
Yeah, that was an interesting one to choose to play, at least from the cheap seats here, when you've already got a chase. Maybe let that one go. Just coming way out. Backhanded, he put it up.
Yeah.
Server leads 30-15. Better than 2.
All right, 2 good chases here.
Lost the chase.
That's a good volley from John.
Yeah,
40-15.
that's a pretty good weight there.
3 and 4.
Off of that volley for Nicky to get it close enough to that better than do it. Landed worse than 2. 3 and 4 here.
Lost the chase.
Yeah, lost
Gains
him
the
again.
server.
4-1. Again, Nicky still seemed
4 games to 1.
getting back in this match is going to be predicated on him hitting targets. Still just a little off, it seems, here early in the
Yeah,
match.
would agree.
That's that's a target.
Right on cue. I would say, though, credit to John, he's not exactly making it easy for him to hit targets.
No one's going to doubt John's retrieval ability, especially with the right leg covered. You know, that's the good leg. So making sure that that one's appropriately compressed.
Yeah, I'm
Compression
not
side.
aware of the strategy there, but I'm in no position to knock it.
Yeah,
either.
for those who are interested, that was basically what George looked like on the golf course today. 2 compression sleeves. They just keep moving around. No one quite knows which arm and leg he's going to choose on any given day.
Just all part of the strategy, Morgan.
15 love receiver.
Constantly keeping
Can't
people
say
on
that
their toes.
actually happened or
did
or if it worked.
I think we all know it did not work.
Yeah. That's good.
That's good serve.
Good serve, yeah.
$30-15.
Mm.
30 all.
It's good cut volley there from Nick.
$30 all.
Ryan, I dare say it. Big game, big point. Again, we're not quite sure.
Well, there's a big difference between 5-1 and 4-2, certainly.
That's one of the keenest observations. Oh,
It's almost a heck of a get.
oh wow!
30.
Well, look at that intro, zoomy. Okay.
Game
Yeah.
for the server.
Good ball.
Big game going the wrong way for our own
Server
Mickey Howell
needs
here.
5 games to 1.
Too solid from
First
John, but
Yeah.
you know, best of 13 sets here. So
Yeah. Again. Oh. What an
that is
absolute
incredible court coverage.
ridiculous retrieval from John Lumley there.
15 love.
Well done, Lummers.
It's the kind of court coverage that might get you your own shoe line in the game of court tennis.
Yeah. Probably sell, I don't know, 50 pairs a year.
I mean, it's the right club. It could be, you know, 75.
Drum sneakers. We can get those gold numbers with some wings on it. $1,000 a pair. Run like John Lumley. Oh, sneaky.
Good execution there.
30-15.
Guitar Force one.
Air Force One for the shoes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty strong.
George, you know, I don't
can't
care what
take
they
credit
say
for
about
that.
you. Hair Force one? Was
Air
that-
Force One. Lumley shoe line. That's just really
Yeah,
solid
it's
from
just,
John.
that's just good tennis. There it is.
30-14.
Yes, Ross Cam, that is correct on the best of 13.
Yeah, four
Played
four
here
sets
in
played.
Aiken exclusively.
Yep. So, 6 o'clock, obviously, to kick off tonight, Eastern Standard Time. And it'll be the same for the next 2 nights, if necessary. That's good force
Some
there
good
by Mickey.
gasoline there from Nick.
So, Tuesday night, you know, God willing, the creek don't rise, 6 o'clock Eastern again.
That's right.
And same on Thursday, if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Second gallery.
Kind of saw that. Yeah, Nikki.
How did you see that, Morgan? Are you familiar with that ball?
I've hit
Deep
that ball.
penthouse,
Gosh,
bounces into
that
second
is-
gallery.
If you could tee that up, I would hit it 1 in 20 times, George. That level of talent.
1 in
that
20
I
times
have.
it works every time.
Yeah.
All right, deuce here.
Starting second gallery.
Maybe a smidge early there.
That was the one he just practiced right before. Yeah. That's the one. That's where you call handy roof restorations for all your penthouse repair needs.
Mine tend to find the rafters somehow when they hit the roof. I don't know what that's about, but I need to go to the same church that Nikki's going to get those kind of breaks.
Yeah, I was asked when Andrew Lyons arrived yesterday. I was asked, or excuse me, on Friday. I was asked if balls, if they go in the rafters or out of bounds, and I said, Andrew, you've asked the right person because I'm certainly aware that I've hit enough over the rafters that it is in play here. Advantage, Lummers. Yeah.
All right, set point save.
Yeah, set point save.
Deuce.
Weird. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's a great ball. You know, we've been talking about John's retrieving skills. He's hit plenty of targets in his own right.
really
and
has, yeah. I mean,
It's a good one there.
Obviously, he's number 2 in the world for a reason. And, yeah. Reigning U.S. Open champion.
narrowly missed railroad there that looked like had it gone, it would have been better length. Those are the kind of things I tell myself when I miss a railroad, Morgan.
George, I've never seen you miss a railroad.
Last gallery advantage.
Little Swiss cheese inside out by Lumley sneaking up, preventing the hazard chase. I will tell you, as we mentioned, the heat out on court. We have, what, George, probably 35 people in the gallery? No, more than that. Yeah, 35 people in the galleries, plus another 450 plus in the viewing room.
Yeah, Dayton 21 viewing room. Shoot, got to be
36.
Service advantage.
Yeah.
Last.
I think we've got around
gallery.
90
Yeah.
to 100 folks here in
Yeah,
attendance.
and I will tell you, in the carry cave, it is.
Yeah, it's really solid.
It's just good.
And there's the first set.
Yeah, first set.
First set, 6 games to 1.
Yeah,
Second
George, I think
set,
you kind of called it. It's
double.
like John retrieving well, hitting targets.
Yeah.
Nikki just
A lot of long deuce games, too.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. That was the, what, 4th deuce game I think we got?
Yeah, I would say at least.
Yeah, so
It's
4
not
out
a
of 7.
bando adjacent.
Oh, get weird. Yeah. Oh, snugger.
That's a great ball.
Good play.
If drop shot lobs were a thing in court tennis, I think that would probably be adjacent to it, or
Yeah,
certainly in the proximity.
That was very close. But Lummers also went with the frying pan forehand up from Jay's first gallery.
15-0.
Wow, that's just
30-15.
Two really good shots.
yeah, great, quick hands thinking by Lummers there.
30-15 server.
Good choice by Nick. He got a few unforced errors. The few that he did get in that first set from hard hit balls, kind of right at John.
He read it.
And it was
40-15.
in the
It
middle
was
of the
in,
grill.
yeah.
Yeah.
In Cook's grill.
Game to the server. First game, second set.
All right.
Lummer continuing to be relentless with the pressure here. Out of court, you can hear it off that the white wainscoting, which is out of court here. We're working on Ryan to get Georgia telestrator. Yeah, it's well held, stroke by Lummer.
Yeah. Now here's Chase.
Chasing guard. No strikes.
We, of course, match it to the last gallery line.
And
There's
chase.
2 chases. Yeah, two good weights. George, I feel like with the sets that we've called, we had a lot of 6-4s in the BTM match and a lot of 6-1s. There wasn't a lot of in between.
That's
Except
right.
for the 6-5s.
There might have been a
That's-
6-5 or 2.
Yeah, that's where you need Ben, who I believe I saw is in Vancouver, according to some casual internet sleuthing. He's always one to provide us actual stats. So Ben, all the things that George and I are very capable of missing, feel free to leave in the
No
comments.
strokes. Chase a yard.
Or direct them to 1-800 Chase Off.
75 cents for the first minute.
Chase a yard.
5 minutes, $5 a minute after. Yeah, good reaction there.
That's a great return from John, and good volley. And notice how deep Nicky took that, well behind his right shoulder. Pretty impressive.
That sounded mic dropish. Okay, it's a choice. High giraffe there. Haven't really seen that from Nicky in the better part of 2 matches now, or first eliminator now.
Chase off.
Yeah, well marked. Looked like it was right on it.
Good return by Lummers. That's Brian. If we have it, that was our first buzz the tower.
Comfortably dodged from Drew Lyons as well.
Consummate professional.
More than a yard worse than last gallery. 15 low.
Just.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best graphics in the game.
It's
the railroad tower buzzer.
Still, even when I know it's coming, it really is that good the first time you see it. You sneak in? Oh, right in the corner. There's Lummers cross court. Oh.
15-0.
Stroke there by.
Yeah, I caught a piece of it.
Yep. Just really good weight. Again, pretty flat, right? Not putting too much cut on it across court, but. That's really nifty.
Some pretty big cuts at that backhand.
Yeah.
So far.
I think, Nicky's going to play his best with that kind of control, not trying to do too much with the backhand. And as you just said, kind of ripped pretty hard through that one. Again, probably trying to find the grill. Good dig there. Yeah, it's good playing. That's again, just not trying to do too much.
Fairfield.
Oh, just missed.
Unlucky.
Yeah, it's unlucky by Nicky.
Hit really nicely.
With that hazard, I think there's no doubt, even though it's early, with where we are, momentum, Nicky trying to get back in, I would say after this switch for the chase, definitely gets the Purvis seal of approval for a big game, big point.
Yeah, having just completed a 54-hole golf tournament with Rakesh Jasani, there were a lot of mentions of Mo. And
we're back.
Which is
we're
short,
back. We're back on the
which is short for momentum.
Yeah, of course, yes.
And Rakesh, who's actually in attendance tonight, I think he would agree that there's a lot of Mo on the line in this game.
Yeah, for the Aiken fans, Mo needs to be put out to pasture, but we'll see. That's well held. Yeah, good disguise there by Nicky on the force. Had John kind of going the wrong way. Hazard here. Big game, big point. Watching out for big cut in the winning gallery on the hazard here. There it is.
There you have it.
George, Mo.
There's a little bit of Mo.
Little stop.
1 game all, second set.
That's good force, and that's great reaction. You got good show.
15 love. Worse than second gallery, 15 love.
I kind of like that play there from Nick. Just get over there.
Yep. Yep.
30 love.
I'm going to drop down. Oh, no. That's good picked up.
40 love. Worse than second gallery.
Let's see if Mr. Mentum can get over here on the service side.
40 love. Worse than second gallery.
Mo Garcia Mentum. Yeah, that's good playing. Good retrieval by Nicky. Way to stay in the fight there.
15-40. Last gallery, 15-40. Server leads 15-40, chase the last gallery.
Maybe a little tight wearing the middle there.
It looks short to me.
I am actually genuinely getting going to the optometrist on Wednesday, so my eyes are not to be trusted. Oh, Gary Cave.
Won the chase.
Oh, it's well done. Great camera work there.
30-40.
All right, opportunity here. Yeah, that's really good stuff from Nicky. Get it back to deuces. The crowd genuinely gets very loud for him.
Juice. Serves advantage.
Yeah,
It's good heat and location. Yep.
Juice.
all right.
A yard better than second gallery.
As George
Juice.
was saying, just kind of Nicky trying to get back over quickly. little target agnostic there on the force.
Just missed there.
Well, I switched sides for the chases. George, I think, as you well know, I mean, we all talk about it. It's important to note Ryan Carey genuinely remains the hardest working man in the business. Here till 5:30 this morning. Excuse me, 5:45, as Ryan personally corrects us, setting up the cameras. You know, as you know, it's an amazing job. The guy, I remember when he first said he was going to try to do it, and just the way he continues to iterate on the production value. It's something that for wherever you are, to be able to watch across the globe, genuinely, it's incredibly thankless, and the guy continues. Whatever we say will never be enough to thank him for all the work that he's put out.
Chase a yard.
Totally agree. Very lucky to have Ryan and such a high-quality production here.
Yeah, Ryan faked waterworks, but he is sweating, so it back here in the Carey cave, so there's legit water coming out of his eyes.
One to Chase.
A couple of missed targets there from Nick. Back to the
Just a little loose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, opportunity knocks here. Oh, there it is. That, Ryan, it goes without saying.
There it is.
That one buzzed it so hard we didn't even need to tell Ryan. That's a good serve. It's a good serve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good heavy railroad there.
Opportunity knocking. Coffees for closers here.
Ooh.
Oh, well left.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's not in the chat. It's on a private group text. But for Charlie Michael out there watching in the cheap seats, 7.5,
Last
8
gallery.
for myself, George. Or would you put yourself on the scale just for Charlie? I'll put that as a 9. Oh, drop shot lob. Ooh, casually weird. That's well held for better than 2. That's a good point there. Yeah. Oh, off the
And the
chase.
receiver, he leads 2 games to 1.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we're not going to speak to our official marginally keeping scorecard. So 2-1.
Chase 1 and 2.
Yep.
That's good weight on the cup eye.
And we apologize.
You know, one shot that I haven't seen yet, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Perv, which I know you'll have no problem doing, is a cup volley kind of hold down the line from Nick. That's a heck of a force.
How you say that is like inside out, straight force into the 4 pocket there by.
Bottle pull reference for those.
Oh no, that was actually going hockey reference there, George. My Florida Panthers. It's the pride of West Palm Beach. There you go. Wow. Good. There we go. There's our score, Mr. Cook. Thank you for your service.
Kershaw's finest in action back there.
Kershaw's always been known for their mathematics. That's getting sneaky. Oh, God. What a bounce.
Maybe.
Oh. Casually weird.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Smart choice.
Yeah, as Nicky
Well,
tries to
high
sneak up.
tambor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George, you hit that shot.
Sometimes intentionally. That on this court at least, the kind of fade spin there, taking it outside, helps keep that ball tight to the back wall on the high tambor.
Listen, if you're talking fade spin, something is.
Not something I do much, but
No.
I've seen it.
Great dig.
1 and 2, and Hazard
Ooh,
second.
I thought what?
He's already got a chase. I like that.
Oh no, I mean,
Like that play.
That's no question questioning the play. It was just
Close.
With Ryan's subpar camera skills, I didn't see if it was in winning gallery or Hazard second, which it seemed like it was Hazard second. You hear that infamous Aiken crowd trying to rally behind Nicky here.
30 all.
30 all, 2-1.
1 and 2.
George.
Big difference between 3-1 and 2-all,
Yeah,
Morgan.
do it. Ryan, give it to us. Oh, there it is.
So better than 2.
Well left, well marked.
Wow, yeah. That was very casual for a ball that was very close there. Hazard second, Nicky opportunity. Big game. Ooh.
Row.
Yep, row, yep. I like that. There it is, Nicholas. There, again, the Aiken crowd.
We need the crowd sound meter,
Ooh.
or the audience meter.
if
got some
everybody
attention there. Ryan turned
if
around in his
everybody
seat.
could see
Yeah.
the look on Ryan's face when that was requested. That's going to be a hard no from me, dog.
I don't know. That seemed like a soft maybe. Yeah,
Wow.
confirmed. Soft maybe.
Listen, if anyone, for those who haven't seen the Kerry Cave in action, this man can be bribed with peanut M&Ms. That goes without saying.
Good deep serve there from Nick.
Oh yeah, it's
That's a good point.
yeah, good
A lot of
point.
good
Good
shots.
shot by John. Nicky, good effort to try to fight there. Yeah, Ryan was gifted a collection of Tim Tams straight off the plane from Australia. Oh, that's tight. Yeah, that's well done. Roller. That was dig roller adjacent there. Yeah.
It's a good shot from John. I liked seeing Nicky sneak up a little bit, try to pick that off.
Yeah, I mean,
A little more compact on the backhand.
George, as we've discussed, a couple of Coors Lattes deep here today, but I think one of our keys for Nicky playing against Ben was him cheating up and kind of sneaking into that backhand a little bit, taking it a little earlier. And it seems like at this point in time, he's kind of going back to that strategy here. And then obviously it's paying off a little bit here in the second set, up 3-1, even though, tight here. Give Lummers an opportunity. See what John does here. Let's get post.
Game to
Game,
receiver.
but still, again, Nicky being a little bit more aggressive.
2 games to 3.
This is not the best technical term, but maybe a bit swingy on some of these balls.
Yeah, well,
Not super compact.
everybody knows at this point in time. I mean, just coffee everywhere on the buzz of the tower there. As Ryan drinks his Perrier, as they call it in the South, fizzy water. You drinking in bubbles, as Rakesh Jasani might also say. Speaking of,
That's a great main
Yeah,
day
just- yeah.
for John.
I know Nicky's. It seems like he's pretty committed to the railroad, but it's kind of a fine line for him, right? It just seems like it's going a little too deep, allowing John to kind of tee off on that forehand. I feel like we've seen a lot of main wall boasts there.
Yeah, I mean, the last thing he wants to do is miss it short, right?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, no question. But
He's gotten a couple unforced errors off the
Yeah.
railroad, John trying to volley those balls.
that's. Oh. Yeah, there you go.
Stepping into it.
Stepping in.
Cutting it
Again,
off.
cutting off.
More
Kind
compact
of
swing,
parked over
too.
there a little bit, and again, just not really trying to rip through it, right? It's body. It's not him just kind of
Arming it.
arming it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Last
saw
gallery,
it there.
15,
Again,
30.
but again, still great, but just a little bit more arm, maybe. Again, George and I say this from the cheap seats in the Kerry Cave.
That's a
Well,
lovely,
yeah, well held.
force. Yeah. Yeah, it might be time to mix up that serve a little bit. Pull different clubs out, a couple different clubs out of the bag.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit a
Off the-
knockdown
off the golf
7
course.
rather than
Yeah,
little skid boat.
absolutely it was. Not a shot you see a ton of.
You
anymore.
obviously don't play enough doubles with me, Georgie. I mean, skid
I would
nation.
actually argue that I play plenty of doubles
Too
with
much.
you.
Some,
Yeah,
some might say too much doubles with me.
I would never say that, but some people might.
Name names, George. Give us to it right now. Big changeover. Crowd. I can hear it from the Kerry Cave. Crowd is popping.
Leads 40-15. Last gallery.
Somebody,
Ryan, again, we can't get the
that was
crowd
a raise
meter.
the roof from Ryan, circa Tiger at Scottsdale. But anyway, big point here.
Game to server.
Now, for those of you that don't know, there is a crack
3 games
that
all.
a
Second
short
set.
railroad or
Yep.
short serve can hit
and that
there.
looked like it kind
And it
of
looked
caught
like
it and
it
just pops
might,
just a little bit.
Might have got it.
Yeah, there's what would you say, 2 kind of cracks?
Mm-hmm.
As George was just referring to that one that looked like it was kind of in the landing area. Wow. What does he do here on the back end? Yeah, it's good patience. The other, you can actually kind of see it just outside of worse than 5.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see it if you're
Last
looking
gallery.
on the main wall here.
Yep.
There it is. Oh God, carry cam all over the place. But yeah, definitely can change the trajectory of a ball.
Love.
Wow.
That's just really good from
Exceptional
John. You
get
see that,
off
yeah.
the return, too.
30 love. Last gallery.
Just really great, really good stuff by John there. Yes. Any turn here? Yep. Yeah, it's really nice by Nikki there. Chase about a yard.
Well, I did bring it up earlier. That's the first down the line kind of hold cut volley
Yeah,
that we've seen out of Nick.
Well-
It resulted in a good chase.
And again, John kind of hitting that skid post off the main wall, right? And kind of
Little
came
variety.
out enough to allow Nikki to come around it, slide it over into that back end.
And these
Server
guys
point.
have obviously small game that gets
Right there,
really
yeah.
small at the top. These guys have obviously played each other a bunch, but this is a marathon, not a sprint, right? This is best of 13
Yeah,
sets, and these guys are feeling each other out a little bit, trying to figure out what's
Well, if you don't
yielding
receive
the
a lead.
results that they want, or getting them a ball that they
Last
like.
gallery.
So
Yeah,
it's good to see variety from both guys trying to
No,
kind
you're
of
right.
figure out what's effective and what's
you're
not.
100% correct. It's Rob Fay talks about the metal that it's required over a best of 13 match, and it really does test every part of your game, right? You make adjustments, you learn on the fly. What can we do day 1, day 2, and day 3 if we get there, obviously. So, yeah, I think Nicky's trying to, again, learn his way. Or, just a little off there.
Maybe a smidge casual.
Yeah.
But even the shot that Nick missed low, if you're looking for kind of unique, and I think we talked about this in the last Eliminator, you're looking for unique kind of aspects of this court, below the grill here is a little dead.
Correct.
So you can get some rolls out of, kind of a low ball with a little top or flat under there.
Yep, going with the draft there again, just a little off. Trying to, it looks like he's at least trying to get away from that railroad a little bit.
One to chase, 1 and 2.
All right, 4-3.
All right.
Game receiver, 4 games to 3.
There it is. Yeah.
15 love.
Yeah, there it is.
Great serve.
Yeah, good serve.
Set up an
Honestly,
opportunity for the target.
unique opportunity for John to fight that serve off, but left serve required a bit of a floaty return. That's good.
Yeah, those are two beauties there.
Yeah,
Nice compact cut volley, good weight, and
15-30.
well executed finish.
there. Yeah, it's good playing by both guys there. Jeff Ellis, heavy clapping there.
40-15.
The date on. One of the game's finest supporters, you say, George?
Absolutely.
Generous with their time, their hotel.
Last gallery, 40-15.
Hospitality.
Yeah, Hospitality 101 from the Ellis Management Company. For those who haven't been, Wilcox.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless
Yeah.
plug.
You should go. It's a great
Yeah,
place.
Show up, put in the code George15 for 15% off.
15% probably
Yeah.
extra charge.
Yeah, extra charge at the bar.
I would not use that promo code,
Yeah.
but I would go to the Wilcox. John Kroll with some excellent
Yeah,
hearing.
the real commentary is in the chat from Mr. Kroll there. Absolutely correct.
40-15. Last gallery.
That latte number.
40-15.
I wouldn't keep count. For
Yeah,
the-
it
Yeah.
wouldn't be pleasant for anybody.
Anyway, 40-15, Nick. Last gallery chase.
Choices. Ooh, dig roller attempt, but not deep enough
That was
on the DG.
That was a dig roll.
Or the DR, excuse me. That was latte number 38 speaking on the.
There you
that's
have
good
it.
weight. There it is. 4-all, George.
You were talking about 6-4 sets. It's like you manifested it or something, Morgan.
George, I've been known to manifest many things in my life. Good tennis, not one of them. Marginal golf, definitely one of those. Let's see. That's sneaking in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, I mean, it's 4-all.
15 low.
Well,
Say it. I mean, it's amazing that he actually even wants us to say it.
I think it's, a big game.
Yeah, big game. I agree.
Some might say.
Huge game. To the graphics department of Carey, and Carey, just to get the big yellow matched to the last gallery is just flawless execution from Ryan.
It's a great get from John out of that corner.
There's your shot, George. Oh man! He gave it to you, right? He gave
That
you
big
that
fade.
inside-out fade
Yeah.
cut into the backhand corner.
15
That one
all.
And then
I hit often, but
main wall pounder right there.
that one was effective.
Choices. Okay.
Catch a piece of it? Yeah,
He
sure
did. Sure did.
Yeah.
That was the that would look like the DC strategy that we saw a lot of from a lot of the guys in the U.S. Open of just
A lot
the,
of blasters. Yeah.
just
I don't hate it.
penthouse above the penthouse blasters. Oh, carry cam. Yeah, that's well fought off by John. I mean, obviously not the bounce he was looking for, but then Nicky
That's an
with the-
extremely good get from John.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
very tight to the back wall.
You could see the consternation on his face with the carry camera work there. Stroke.
I thought he had a piece of that.
I thought he nicked it as well. But no one would ever question Drew, especially in those pants. It's got to be caliente out there. There's no question about it.
I think those could be insulated.
Drew Lyons in his thermals, his white thermals today.
Those are the ones there's a button and they turn cold. Those are the Chisholm warm-up pants, you know.
Yeah, listen, if
Everybody
anyone
thinks he's
knows
trolling people and
if
wearing
anyone knows
warm-up pants,
sweatpants, it's Tim
70,
Chisholm.
30,
Yeah.
15.
But I'm sure
Chase
those
the
things are
door.
refrigerated.
Chase the door.
It's all an act. Anyway, 30-15
30,
for
15,
Nick.
2 chases.
Yep.
Yeah, it's obviously Nicky's trying not to keep it gallery adjacent.
Chase 2.
For a couple good replies from John. Yeah, there you
have
go.
it.
Yep.
Good serve,
I
good
mean-
cut volley, and
We know big game, obviously. That's
40, 30.
the graphics say it. Big point here.
yeah, that's why you get the big bucks, Morgan.
Yep.
Oh,
my
that's why Ryan should
again?
get the big bucks.
Choices.
Oh.
No.
I don't think he's trying to hit a scissor kick overhead there off of that.
full Peter Corda there.
Yeah. Ryan, a
shout
fan
out
of-
shout out Nelly for her new Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Ryan showing us a celebratory Corda kangaroo kick when he won the
Ooh,
Australian.
that's tight. Oh, an opportunity here for Nicholas. Oh, that's it. There it is. Big game, big point, George. 5-4.
Yep.
Crowd goes wild. You can hear it from the carry cave.
I'd like to call out, Morgan, that that might have been set up by the nice drive towards the battery wall under the grill there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that is-
George, I would be disappointed if you didn't call that out.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what a tactician you are. Get in. Sorry, that's home cooking. Oh, yeah.
Great shot.
Sorry. That's what they don't pay us for, is for some home cooking on the announcing. But
They actually wrote Switzerland for us on a whiteboard here, Morgan. You got to read from left to right there.
no, I'm just see.
For a good time, call 1-800-CHASE-OFF. Is that what you're reading?
No, I'm looking at Mansour Edmond over here in the Gary Cave.
All right, 15 all.
Yep.
Big game. They're all big games here until the end of the set.
More than the yard worth.
Okay.
Dodge a bullet. I think he'll gladly give up that chase.
Better than the alternative here in the big game. Big game. Bigly. Pincher? Yep.
30, 15.
It's a nice tight shot there.
More than the yard worth.
for the crowd. Yeah, Aunt Tara in the comments, George. We're asking for equestrian sports. George, I mean,
I would need some coaching from Tara before entering that booth.
All right.
Which I have taken in the past with my not so stellar academic career.
no. Well, how many
but
classes did you attend?
But anyway,
Carry
I
the
don't wanna-
two. Carry the
I don't
two.
want to get off topic, Morgan. That is an absolute yes.
Yeah, we would. Yeah,
We'd be
we're there.
Honored.
Yeah. All right, George. I mean,
Forever leads 40-30.
the manifesting continues.
More than a yard worse than last gallery. More than a yard worse.
Very winnable chase here. Deuce would be huge. Huge. There it is.
There's your skid boast. Long walks on the beach, cookie dough ice cream, and skid boast, Morgan. It's on your dating profile, and he just gave it to you right there.
Gosh. Yeah, ladies, feel free to reach out. Or can I interest you in long watches on the beach and casual skid bust?
Cookie dough ice cream, I think was
No, I
the real.
personally no, but you know, George, I'm not a coffee and chocolate guy. Oh,
Oh, my. Just to prepare for my equestrian commentating, that might have been putting the cart before the horse a little bit there.
my God, that is.
Freemium
I'm
content.
I'm embarrassed to know
Yeah.
you at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign up for George's OnlyFans.
That's
That's 5-all, George. Ryan, I mean,
Ryan,
I think it's
big
very
game
clear.
graphic.
It's very clear. It doesn't even.
Bring
You don't
it
even need
on.
it at 5-all. Big point, big. Oh my God, double. Ladies and gentlemen, 5-all. First set. It's gonna go.
Second gallery.
Okay.
Good choice.
Throwing one over to the cheap seat. Well, excuse me, medium price seats in second gallery. George, you know, 5-all, not necessarily the time to tell this, but honestly, the best ticket salesman we've ever seen. I mean, a guy could sell, you know, ice to an Eskimo, for Christ's sake, with 100 people here tonight. Honestly, all the kudos in the world to you. Yeah, I know the club appreciates it. I certainly appreciate it as your partner in crime. And,
Oh,
you know,
Ryan,
helping
is
run
that
it.
is that some camera there that we have?
15 love the sweep up.
Kind of you to say, Morgan. I'd like to say that, though, I think the players, you know, were the big selling point.
Yeah,
for
I
these
mean, that's
tickets,
part of it.
obviously.
I can tell
Yeah.
you at the same time. I mean, the guy was just out here peddling in the best way.
With a zero commission.
That's not true. A couple coins, I believe. Yeah,
Nice, very well executed. Top right corner. Can't ask for much more.
No, I mean, targets. It's a simple game. Targets, targets, targets.
30 love.
Yeah, George will accept in his meme wallet Dogecoin. Opportunity. Opportunity. Oh.
15-30.
Opportunity's knocking, George. Will we answer the door? Much
I mean,
like
I'm
much
still,
like the vagrants that are walking around Aiken these days.
I'm still you know, trying to compute the serve choices that we've seen here. I'm a big fan of those.
Sidewall Railroad, one of your favorites. That goes without saying.
30 all.
Oh yeah.
Anyone who knows George Handy knows Sidewall Railroads.
Why hit an underarm twist when you hit a sidewall railroad? 30 all, 5 all. This is the one that, yep. Bites back on you.
It's huge. It's not even a big game. It is
I
monumental.
like to see
monumental.
that body language. There we go.
Yeah.
The head up a little bit. Yeah. Grande Fuego, is that what you're saying over there? Ryan? Espanol?
You lead 40-30. Chase the second gallery.
Is it a good one?
All right, here you go. Set point, second gallery chase.
Here's our railroad. Flusher? George, you want to call? You want to call the shot here? That's, I mean, that's really great tennis. Mickey just kind of a little off, kind of sliding a couple over. Great digs by Lumley.
Game in the second set.
It's a huge game. 2-love.
Well, I think we'll see, Nick's ability to kind of do a reset here, right? Like, and I say reset, not a full reset, but take the positives, much closer, much more competitive set. He had all the opportunities in the world there to, come over on the other side of that. And to John's credit, just super steady, made him play a couple, easy again to say from the cheap seats and be a couch quarterback, but maybe a few loose ones that he'd like back in that game.
Yeah, but still, again, foundation he can build upon. Let's be very clear, 6'5". I mean,
And if you're John, just more of the same. Yeah, John Kroll there talking about the serve variety. I completely agree. Caught it. I think those were beneficial. I mean, he got a free point out of one of them.
He did, and it's. I think sometimes, again, George and I play a level that probably too many people watching are unfortunately all familiar with. But at the same time, like, I think sometimes these guys kind of fall in love with one serve. Like, it's like, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm going to hit railroads all day, right? And it's like just a little bit of spice of life, George, you've been telling me that as long as we've known each other. Varieties of spice of life. Yeah, as we're changing sets here, we're actually just joined here in the Carry Cave actually by one of the Aiken's.
I would say Aiken's finest.
I'd actually say Pam Johnston.
Yeah.
Pam, not a player herself. There's no doubt in my mind if she were to play, she'd have the tightest railroad in town.
I can't disagree.
The railroad would be so straight, all of Aiken's current vagrants would be taking it between their downtown and the Walmart.
It's a good serve. Speaking of straight, tight railroads from Nick.
That's a good length there. Yeah, like that. That's well fought off there.
Gallery.
A little loose there, trying
just
to
missed
find the
target.
grill. Just steady play by John there. Unsurprising. Yeah. Giraffe there. Just a little off. Again, Nikki adding that variety that we were talking about here in the changeover.
Last gallery.
It's good weight there on the serve. John did a good job to kind of fight it off. Nikki just kind of missed the backhand there.
server leads 40 love. Chase the last gallery. Last gallery.
Oh. Gets me every time. It's unbelievable. Pam, you want to join us? You want to get on the commentary? Come on. I mean, everybody online demanding Pam Johnston to join us, but she, for some reason, won't hop on the commentary. Good shot there.
15-40.
Wow. Casually sliding that over in the winning gallery, much like a young Ryan Carey in his prime.
First game, third set.
Which, as he's correctly pointed out, is every day that he's alive.
Fifteen love.
Yeah, good force there by Nikki.
15
Kind of right edge on, asking him a question that he wasn't quite ready to answer there. Again, he's answered a lot of them so far in these first two sets, though. Good weight there by Nikki.
30-all.
Yeah.
40-30.
Just good hands by there by John.
Game to server. 2 games to love. 2 love, third set. How's the chase?
Oh,
Worst
Nikki
second
with
gallery.
Magicians. Smoke and mirrors there. Now you see me, now you don't.
Fifteen love.
Yeah, just really good tennis. Good hustle by both players there. As they say in DC, great rest. Ryan with the replay. welcoming back Mr. Handy after a brief respite.
Just making sure nobody goes thirsty in the carry cave.
Yeah, what was it like to see tennis live?
15
Because
love
obviously
receiver
here in the carry cave,
Hazard
we're watching
versus the second gallery.
on the tiniest of screens.
Hazard
It was,
versus the second-
I take it back. No, we call it 16 inch, 16 incher. Oh,
30 love chase.
yeah. Was that the penthouse pound? Above the penthouse pounder there?
It absolutely was.
Yeah.
Smart.
Chase the door.
I heard chase the door, and our match officials got Hazard alive.
Chase off.
Bullet dodged.
30 love receiver.
There it is.
Good shot.
Yep.
John narrowly missing last gallery there, catching a piece of the very small bando here in Aiken.
330.
Not the Philadelphia Bando is not walking through this door, George. A little thicker there. Yeah, it's just
40-15.
really good weight there.
Yeah.
Nothing more you can say. 40-15. Oh. Watch out there. That was
Buzzer
it.
nation.
Look, I mean, Drew needed a break. He had to go get the ball just after the post tower buzz. Yeah. I gotta say,
30 40.
sometimes you have that tendency to overhit, right? You start missing targets. Like, just that little bit of change of pace there, even flipping that, just kind of taking the pace off it rather than trying to rip it over towards the grill. You know, I think Nicky obviously going to be known for hitting, being aggressive, staying, hitting targets, but like just a little bit of change of pace might help him here at this point in time, right? Yeah, we got to find something.
Yeah. I mean, whew. Close one.
Yep.
Okay, receiver.
It's a great shot from John.
3 games to love. Third set. Better than
Well
last
dodged.
gallery.
Yeah. Good weight there. I mean, great retrieval by John.
15 love. all. Better than last, better than second. 15 all.
All right. Couple beatable chases here to.
It's just railroad pops out a little bit again. Yeah, shout out to our hitters. I mean, really the Goodyear clan, right? I mean, one of the storied names in Aiken Tennis Club history, lore.
Sure.
Bobby Goodyear,
Yeah,
friend to all, right?
Long-time president. Yep.
Award named after him, the Bobby Goodyear Hospitality Award, I believe, right, George?
That's correct.
I mean, honestly, with you in my life, I basically deserve that every day, given how much I provide
Deserve handing out that award to a
to myself
proper for you recipient.
for all of the times you stayed at my house. I deserve the Morgan Purvis Hospitality Award. But however, Goodyear's here, and some of them in attendance, which is great to see.
That's a
one of
great
the
tight railroad from John.
one of the storied
That's
names
second gallery.
in court tennis here with us tonight.
Great to see.
Oh. $40-15.
A little loose there, Mr. Howell. Gets an opportunity for John. 40-15. Big lead.
Games to server.
Game. Nicky,
4 games
see
to
a little
none.
frustration on his face. See if he can battle back here in front of his home crowd. Kind of like that, right? You saw the backhand, he kind of popped one, gave him a little rip, kind of trying to go for upper 90 there. But getting that change of pace on the backhand, just a little variety there. Nice to see from Nicky.
Just really solid from John. Not a lot of margin for error.
Yeah, it's just.
No. 30-15.
No one to question the efficacy of that game. I mean, it's very good from John. John's playing great tennis. Let's be very clear.
$40-15.
Yeah,
That
can't
is
teach
tough
that.
sledding. Yeah.
Can't teach that. That's just
5 games to none.
natural talent there. Great job from Mr. Lumley.
Love.
Sorry for those at home, small children watching.
We don't have the censoring system here.
Yeah,
No delay.
there's no carry delay.
Good shot. We're coming to you from the now, in the middle of the now. So no delay.
It's truly a monitoring situation back here in the KBK. We're trying to monitor all we can.
Another nice target there.
$40-15. Ball in the yard, boys.
Tough battle here. Yeah, let's hope you take some positives here before you get into the fourth set. Yeah, there. Oh, that was creme de la creme on the Ryan replay there.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're looking for, any kind of win
Yeah.
you can find, right? It's this serve worked, this return was effective. I got a racket error here because I did X, Y,
And
Z.
again, we're down 5-love here. I mean, obviously, easier said than done, but whatever happens for the rest of the set, obviously next set incredibly big. Let's see if we can find a way to get to 3-1, keep pushing, find an opportunity. And again, that's the beauty of the best of 13, right?
That's
Let's
right.
be very clear. If we can find a change of tactic, maybe something that works, and maybe it's just for tonight, right? But we might not work on Tuesday, but find a way to get back here.
Some good tennis.
30-40. Game in the third set.
There it is.
A little flat, but yeah.
Taking time out, John.
Yep. I think the players are going to take a little timeout. I think that means George and I might take a timeout as well. You're all welcome for the brief interjection from listening to our words. But we'll be back here shortly for the fourth set. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. John Lumley with a 3-love lead here as we start. Get ready. Take a break before the fourth set.
chase, Western 3.
Ryan Gary counts us back in here.
Love. Go. 30 love.
I think it was John Wooden that talked about the importance of putting your socks on correctly, tying your shoes up as Nikki ties the shoes here. Started the full set. It's good disguise by John. Well held. Got a hand in the both, getting back to Nikki's backhand.
Server leads, 40 love, Western 3. Western 3. What's the chase? 3 and 4. First game to the server.
Just relentless by John, playing some great tennis.
No, chase 4, 15 all.
Gotta get on. Yeah, just genuinely incredible tennis by both players there. Great pickups by Nikki as he tries to work himself back into here in this fourth set. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's honestly, it's one of my distinct pleasures as one of your commentators to bring in a new voice, a voice that, honestly, it's the voice of a generation that court tennis has longed for their entire lives. The one and only Rakesh Jasani has joined us here in the fourth set. Rakesh, what do we think? You've been
hello,
watching
ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to give the people what they want for a minute.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, the people have been demanding it.
So, yeah, I mean, that second set was big.
Yeah, I want to be very clear. Ryan quickly turning down the volume on Rakesh's microphone. Anybody who knows him knows that he is the loudest person in the room anywhere
Come
he
on,
goes.
Cola. Not that loud. All right, here we go. Let's watch a little tennis first.
Off the chase,
Rocket.
Yeah, we got to salvage a set here. To keep
Yeah,
this thing.
we obviously you've been in the live, watching it live, right? Not here on the stream with us, but obviously John's been playing great. What have you seen there? Oh, there it
great
is.
shot
Slide over
there.
winning gallery. But what have you seen, Rocket?
You know,
as Aiken's finest player, tell us a little bit what you've seen.
I honestly think that obviously Lumley's an unbelievable player, but I think Nicky's just got to force a little more. He's got to bring it to him. He's not going to win these long rallies.
Yeah, that's honestly.
And I thought he started forcing a little more in the second set and was winning a little more points, kind of taking it to him. But it's hard.
So again, it's tough tennis.
Yeah, I mean, Lumley's just a hell of a retriever and gets everything back, and you're not going to win these long rallies. I think Nicky's just got to hit more winners and force a little more. But I'm not going to sit and critique the number 3 player in the world. But
yeah, I mean, George and I have kind of been saying the same thing. It's like Nicky's just a little off. God, I really like that. That is the shot that actually George was talking about. Again, this kind of inside out, really sliding it down to the corner.
Absolutely.
I think what George and I were talking about before you're here, Rocket, is just the biggest thing is like Nicky needs a little variety. Obviously, it needs to be, hit a couple more winners. But yeah, he's down 3-0 or 1-1 here in the fourth set. Like, just find something, right? A little bit of semblance to get him excited to play on Tuesday.
Absolutely, the little Mo switch.
Oh yeah, I mean genuinely, we've talked about the Jasani momentum comment, but now you're actually hearing it from directly from the horse's mouth. Yeah, he read it. He read it.
Yep.
Just kind of. You guessed the right way.
More than a yard worth, 15 up.
Yeah, he just needs a little Mo switch. Pick up a set here.
Let's ask you this, Rocket. Again,
Yep.
You've been watching. What are you seeing on the serves from both players?
I mean, they're obviously all they're mixing it up. There's nothing I think either player's found like, okay, this is my go-to.
Yeah.
But just kind of using a variety of serves to kind of keep, change the pace, not let any player get comfortable. I don't think anybody's going to like, this is my go-to serve.
Yeah, we were saying Nicky's railroad seems just a little long. It's kind of sitting off the back, kind of like that. Because John, again, people are going to think retrieval, right? But at the same time, like, obviously the guy's incredibly capable of hitting a lot of targets. And
Absolutely.
so give John just a little bit of space, the opportunity to kind of come around the ball. It seems like he's really taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Lumley's gone to the high serve a little more than Nicky. They both hit the demi quite a bit, some bobbles, but the railroad's really not been a go-to, maybe on hazards. But, it's just been a variety, mix. No one's real, get advantageous on the serve, trying to create, get the point started. But, no go-tos here.
And what would tell you? I mean, again, you've been here. Tell us about the crowd. I mean, obviously the crowd's here. Nicky's
Crowd's
favorite.
been in it. They really needed that second set.
Yeah.
Keep them live. He got that 5-4 lead, 5-all, 30 love in the second set.
Yeah.
It was crucial. But he just needs one. Get this place back rolling.
Yep.
Keep Henry and Rob a little quiet.
Yeah. It's
Lumley's got a few people in here.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a likable guy. It's hard to cheer against him, but
Yeah, John. John was been here. Did a little exhibition earlier. When was that? February, March, January.
Off the chase, 40 love.
But he was down here, and obviously, or not in November, right? Who knows? It all runs together at this point in time. But again, familiar with the court,
Right.
And it's been nice to have His Excellency, the self-proclaimed best marker in the game, Robbie Whitehouse here.
Self-proclaimed. that
Yeah,
is,
self-proclaimed. He's the best marker. Just ask him. But he got out to Old Barnwell today. with
Oh,
the
really?
Hems. Yeah, he did.
Right? Oh,
he
wow.
did.
How's
Him-
that golf swing?
I thank God I
As
didn't
good
have
as
to
marking?
witness it myself. I mean, it might be better.
Oh, then we're in trouble.
But yeah, he was out there.
Yeah, that's such a good
Yeah, it's good.
volley, you know. I mean, I think that's his go-to shot, but it's almost been like
7-3,
a
no
little
stroke.
predictable. Maybe mix it up a little more with some bows, some forces, but I mean, that thing's so good.
He's got a shot again.
There you go.
That's
Go
good
to it
length
again.
there. Yep.
Now we got to force this, right? Yeah,
That's well read by John.
very nice.
That's
That's
it's
just a good play.
yeah. Again,
Got to find some targets.
Nikki,
15 love.
absolute just monstrosity beforehand, but just that backhand, a little loose there.
Yep.
Want to find a way to
You know,
get
I
a
think
little
when
closer
he
to target.
that's what I've seen him hit maybe 3 main ball daytons. Obviously, he didn't make that one, but I'd like to see it a little more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's got to generate some offense. What are we talking about here?
30 love.
Nikki's got a question about something maybe happened in the gallery. There's a lot of people back there. What do
It
you got?
is
Yeah.
a little warm. Everybody's getting a little antsy.
That's well fought. That's well fought off there.
Great serve. But yeah, I mean, that high serve seems to be like kind of the go-to for Lumley, kind of not letting Nikki force.
See if we can get an answer here on what's grinding the proverbial gears here.
What do you got there, Ryan? They're blaming the camera.
What am I doing here?
Yeah, the camera works. That's you could see. I don't read lips very well, but it looks like the guy was absolutely saying Ryan's camera. Or Nikki was
30
saying
love
Ryan's
receiver,
camera was
better
terrible.
than 3.
Yeah, we got a good crowd. Can't blame the crowd. Everybody's alive and well for 6 o'clock on Sunday.
I can see Jeff Ellis over Nikki's right shoulder there.
Got Jeff there. Oh, good lead.
15, 13.
Got to get this set.
Yeah.
Got
Second gallery.
to get that momentum back.
Rocket, this would be your first opportunity here. Let's say we get 30 all. It would be the first Jasani.
Prediction? What are we looking
Big
for?
game, big point, big game. We're not there yet, Ryan. We're not
Hell,
there.
you asked me, everything's big, but
Yeah, we do. Can we get a light switch with low on it? And if anybody, actually, John Cole is in the chat. John,
40, 15.
one of
40-15.
court tennis's finest graphic designers. If we could get a momentum light switch,
not sure
I mean,
what Morgan's
obviously, I don't want you to
talking
work
about
for
right now.
free, but yeah, this is where Rocket, gets the privilege of not having to listen to the nonsense that George and I spew all day.
Where's the live chat going on here? We got
YouTube for your fans.
I mean, we're the fans. Are we chiming in here?
Yeah.
What do we got?
A lot of chirping.
We got a lot of viewers.
Better.
Okay, that was a choice. Yeah. Yeah, a couple things in the chat. Ross Can, who's again one of our finest.
Mr. Can, how we doing
Viewers
out
out
there?
here.
Yep.
To the cat Rocket. This is for you. This is for
Okay.
you only.
All right.
To the caterpillar and high sidewall work at Aiken.
Absolutely. I mean, it's got to be hit well, but yes.
Yeah, I agree that my normal announcing partner, Mr. Handy, will tell you he is the king of the sidewall railroad. It's his favorite serve out here.
It is.
But if you
It'll
really
get
get it-
eaten up by these guys, but
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the amateur level, it's
Yeah,
very effective.
for all those 20, 25 handicaps that George is
Yeah, you
in
can't-
his mind dominating, it definitely works.
more like 45, but yeah, he gives him some confidence leading into the season. I need it.
There you go. This is Rakesh's first busted tower. There we go.
Buzz the tower. Wow.
I don't know if Rakesh has ever seen Top Gun.
I mean, hell, people used to call me Maverick, Iceman, whatever you want to call him.
For all those watching at home or listening at home, no one has ever called him Maverick or Iceman. Let's
Factual. But yeah, to ride in a golf cart with George Handy for 2 days in the
Yeah, tell us how
Megadeth
that's been.
Palmetto. I mean, a guy that plays court tennis and tennis in general, normally you would think hits a cut, I would think.
Yeah, one would think. I mean, you
And
as
he,
one of Aiken's preeminent cutters of
he
the golf ball.
loves to think he's got a good tour draw.
Oh, it's so bad.
Got that foot back, hits the little ball.
If you-
It's almost a little sweep kind of hook.
You know, I'm sure somewhere Julian Snow is having a revolt
And,
listening about golf talk, but you're
you know,
correct.
I'm a great partner. I boost him. I pump him up, but you know, he's hitting it left. Wonder why it didn't bounce right. And I'm like, well, the ball's going right. I don't think it's going to go right. But you know, hey, we fought hard. You know,
Yeah.
Came up a little short, but it was a good weekend.
Yeah, it's a great weekend.
I
mean,
think
again,
his golf game might be maybe a little better than test game. Not that either are great,
God,
but you
they're
know,
both terrible. Let's be very clear.
if we're going to handicap it,
But he's more than happy to talk about either of them.
absolutely.
I
Talk about all the great shots.
I tell you what, he gets back to the house last night and proceeded to give me a play-by-play, hole-by-hole. I said, George, I love you. I have negative interest in
I'm
this.
not doubting that one bit. He did take driver from about 30 yards and putted it twice and knocked it pretty close. So
Well,
we're going to hear about that for a little while.
Let's be very clear, actually.
shot
That's a
there.
good shot there by Nicky. You know, for two of Aiken Tennis Club's finest players, yourself, George Handy, again, as you were talking about, you know, hitting slap cuts, whatever it is, both you and George have the worst short games with a wedge I've ever seen.
I agree.
It's amazing.
You know, for someone, you want to talk about self-proclaimed, I think I've got self-proclaimed really good hands on the tennis court.
No, there's no question. No one would doubt it.
And you make me chip on a golf course, and you think I'd have an aneurysm.
It is.
It's unbelievable.
It's epicacky, right? It is vomit-inducing. Is
So
how bad.
we pull the putter out, the Texas wedge, and we knock it close. And you know, everyone questions it when I pull the putter out from 22 yards, but they're like, "Wow, all right."
Hey, back to the tennis here.
Yeah, let's watch a little tennis.
2-1. Really big game here.
Big game. Yeah, got to get this 2-all.
All right, opportunity knocks here.
Finish.
There you go. Yeah, force John. Ask John the question then. Could he get it over? And he did.
All right, here we go. Got to get this game, get it 2-all. Somehow salvage this set.
I mean, it's almost too simple to say, but obviously 3-1 sets versus 4-0, massive difference.
Yeah,
Mr. Mo,
absolutely.
Uncle Mo
Right.
would come and visit.
I mean, that second set, like I said, you know, 5-all, 30 love.
Yeah, he had a shot.
It's a totally different ball game, but you know, these guys are so good, you're never out of it. So you just got to find a way to get this one. All right,
big point.
Here we go.
Not even big game, big point here.
Where's
Better than 3. Oh, like that.
Wow.
That's just really
Great
good
shot.
tennis there by Nicky.
4 great balls in the backhand corner
Just,
there.
again, good pace. Not trying to do too much.
Absolutely.
Really
That
great
was
opportunity.
Very well
2-all.
done. Big game. Good
Oh
comeback.
my God! He's new to the booth, ladies and gentlemen, but he's not new to calling big games. Mr. Jasani
There we go.
demanding big game at 2-all here.
Let's see if that was a little.
And Ryan obviously slow on the uptake here. There it is. There it is.
For those of you at home around the world, Ryan Carey, this guy's unbelievable.
Okay.
right.
Nicholas. As the crowd goes wild. Keish, where are you sitting today? Where we had you?
You know, right there, Mr. Stoker.
Oh, yeah.
That little first row viewing area.
Yeah. A lot of strategy talk, I assume, over there.
Absolutely. You know, I got Henry and Robbie next to me too, though. So little Philly chirping.
Yeah.
Fly,
Yeah.
fly.
Oh. Robbie out there talking about Wooder. What's your Philly accent like, Keish?
no. I don't even know if there is there. I mean, I don't know what Philly's accent looks like.
I mean, we're talking
Or
about
sounds
going
like.
out there. We're playing golf at Golf Mills. Mary, my
Yeah,
friends,
but Robbie's a little different from the
Oh,
rest.
no,
right?
not true.
I mean, does Henry have that?
No, Henry
mean-
does not. Henry. Turn.
Oh, great shot.
Yeah, there we
Good
go.
point.
Come on, Nicholas. Little home cooking.
30-15.
What do we think George is doing?
I don't know. He was floating around out there. It looked like it was a little overheated.
I mean, he is. Oh gosh,
It's a little warm in Aiken these days, you know.
It's good volley.
Well, misread. Good shot. All right. See if we can get this game.
Yeah.
Get it 3-2. He's got to have this.
Ryan, flip it right now. Big point. Not even a big game. It's a big point in a big game.
I don't
30
think
all the chase, 2 and 3
people want
pending.
to see Rocket playing an exhibition on Thursday, so we got to have this one.
Oh, and we
Great
got
shot.
it. We got it. And
I mean,
that is
actually,
correct.
I don't know. Maybe
No,
you might have some more viewership. You never know. I don't think we need to watch that.
As
right?
Mr. Giussani just said, I promise you, if there is exhibition tennis on Thursday, no announcing for that. We'll spare everyone. No camera work from the Carey Cave. The Carey Cave immediately said, "Hands up, not a chance."
I think the play will.
I mean, do
the talking. You know.
What would be the best way to repay Ryan's countless hours of hard work?
That's
throw him in the
unrepayable. Throw him in there.
Yeah, let's throw him in the exhibition.
I mean, give people what they want.
You want to talk about the flattest forehands in the country. I mean, the guy just hits rippers from all spots.
He lets it dip a little, you know.
Yeah.
Waits on it.
Yeah, he's a patient man. Everyone when they hear Ryan Carey, it's
You don't know what he's going with it. He hides it.
Infinite patience is what they talk
No,
about.
absolutely. They talk about his streaming. you know.
Infinite
They
patience.
never talk about his tennis. All right, world
World-class streaming.
Here we go.
Marginal graphics package. That's what when people say Ryan Carey, that's what we think of.
All right, this is where we got. All right, 40-30.
Huge
Chase
point.
2 and 3.
Big point in a big game, Keish.
All right, here we go. Bobble. No, high serve.
I just don't feel like he's been that successful with that serve tonight.
I don't think he's comfortable hitting it. He's just trying it.
Just trying to give a little variety, but
All right, let's hit a good bobble here. Oh, that's a good return. That deuce, big game.
Oh,
great
there it
shot. Great point. Crowd seems to be livening
crowd
up.
is there. Yeah.
Took a little pit stop maybe
again,
to the bar outside.
Yeah, I was
and
about to say, after
got a little
everybody-
juice in them.
The bar opened at about 5 o'clock for the patrons here.
Yeah, I think they took
South
a little
Carolina.
intermission there after third set. Relive it. There we
Oh,
go.
there. Now look at the bounce there.
All
Yeah,
right.
there it is.
That's the game.
Rakesh, that was a big
3-2.
game. Nick Howell's way. Again, just a little bit of mo.
Gotta have it.
Serve leads by 3 games.
I think he knows it. Everybody knows it.
It's written on everybody's
Now
face.
or never. Like they say, better late than never.
Oh, God.
Time, Nick.
They called a fault?
I believe he called a fault. Gosh, that was real tight.
That was close. Yeah, good shot.
Upper 90 there. That was in the Papashato cam up
For
there.
many watching back home and across the world, if you've never been to Aiken, I highly recommend you taking a visit.
Yeah, no, the fans are here.
A little hidden gem that many may have not come across in the court tennis world, but for real tennis. But we'd love to have
that's
you. We'd
really
love to
nice.
host you.
Yeah,
Play a little tennis, a little bottle pool.
Yeah, feel free to call Rakesh Giussani 803-439-5557 for those coming at home.
Threw it out there.
Yeah, I mean. Oh yeah, exactly. And 1-800-CHASE office also. That actually goes directly to Rakesh's phone number.
That might be my secretary, but
Second gallery.
I'll believe it when I see it. All right, here we go. 3-2.
Why did we get flooded with calls on the listener line of 1-800-CHASE off?
That was back in my
Pincher.
Alias days.
Oh, that's a good length there. And right, we were saying, we've got again, you've missed it, but for those who might have just been tuning in a little late, we have representatives from all 3 continents where court tennis is being played here at the Aiken Tennis Club tonight. We've got a
little
Melburnian contingent for our Australian hitters.
I did see that. Notice that.
Penny Lumley, Andrew Lyons, obviously representing, our Europeans.
Absolutely.
The Brits.
Yep.
A couple. Anybody else on the Brit side that we're missing? And then obviously just way too much of Aiken and Philadelphia at the same time.
Yeah.
Which goes without saying.
No, I don't think we can fault the crowd here. It's
No, the crowd is here. Oh.
attendance.
Okay. Second gallery. Yeah, that's well done by
great
John.
shot. We got 2 versus 3 in the world in Aiken, South Carolina on the Sunday night.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's what time are we here
In
at
May?
Aiken? 8:27. I guarantee you, after this match, the Wilcox lobby will be buzzing.
It will be, I mean,
15.
more people would probably be happier if it was, if we can get this set. I think
That goes without
the
saying.
momentum will lead to the bar.
No, of course, yeah. I mean, everybody.
mean-
It's
Jeff might even throw a drink on the house.
there's not a chance that's happening.
Not happening, but we can't be 4 down.
Find a spot. All right, opportunity knocks. Yeah, that's good
All right,
length
great
there.
shot.
Again, little force there.
I mean, I don't know. Nicky's got such a great force, so when he's got the opportunity, I just want him to use it more. But like I said, I'm not here to critique 3 in the world, but he's got such a good force, and I just think he should go to it way more than he probably does. Like there.
On demand, Jasani.
Right on point, man. I mean,
demand.
that shot is so good. If you get it back, it's going to be defensive. You can do it again.
Yeah, but we George and I were talking earlier, right? He's playing great tennis, right? John obviously. To me, now opportunity again, knocks opportunity. Yeah, that's good weight there. That's really good weight. And he's just got to give himself a chance on balls that are sitting up. He's got to be aggressive.
Yes, absolutely. All right, who's out there? Let's hear from the crowd outside of Aiken.
Listen. Oh, there we go. Sure. Let's change ins here.
Throw
Rocket.
us something in the chat. Give us something here.
Yeah,
Give
again, as Rakesh is prone to say on his OnlyFans account, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe for a small fee. All right, guys, we're gonna advantage here. Worse than 2.
All right. I mean, let's be clear, right? Nicky's got a little lead here.
Yep.
Advantage.
Yep.
Down 3 sets. Would you, as again one of the newer contributors to the Aiken Tennis Club stream, big game, big point here?
Huge. Massive.
Huge.
Worse than 2. You got to capitalize.
Big point. I mean,
What
you
serve
saw
do we
it.
go
It's-
to?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's in the, what do you think? You
No,
prognosticate.
he's going railroad. Okay.
Give us a Tony Romo.
I think Lumley goes date on. He doesn't try and beat this on the floor, but let's try it. Let's see.
Serves advantage worse than 2.
All
All
right.
right. I think he
Keisha's
goes.
calling it railroad?
I'm saying he
Lumler's
does not
big.
try and beat this on the floor.
No, I don't think so either.
But we're
Here we
going
go,
back
second
to
serve.
the bobble. So now he may hit a cavalli. We'll see. Oh, wow.
That's really good length there.
Had to play it.
Honestly, a tight little bobble there.
That's a great return. All right, here we go. Deuce.
Oh, that's.
That's a great shot.
That's good tennis there. There's a crowd genuinely.
They're,
Goes a little wild there.
they're in there. They're rocking and rolling.
They're there.
All right, big
They're not
point.
ready to go to the Wilcox.
All right, good serve here. Get this. Too.
I like that though.
Good, good, good.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Good retrieving,
4?
but better stuff from Lumley there.
Yeah.
That was better than 4.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Good retrieving, though.
We'll see what Mr. Line says. 2 yards.
2
Better
yards,
than 4? Yeah, sure. Same thing.
I thought it looked a little better.
Basically the same
a little
thing.
better than, better than
again,
4.
that's carry cam. Again, you've seen the 65-inch monitor that Ryan has provided us here in the carry cam.
What's going on with our technology? You know, I mean, AI. What do you call that stuff these days?
Yeah, listen.
GT.
For those watching at home, I want to be
Chat.
very clear. If Rakesh Jasani is talking about technology, we all need to tune out immediately.
I'm against it.
And the game.
Yes, big shot
Big
there.
game.
2
Mr.
yards.
Jasani, big game.
All right, 4-2. You know, he let a little
look at the
lead
hair.
slip in the second.
2.
Can't let the guard down here. 4-2.
Must have.
Must have. I mean, this
There's one.
is to avoid
Do it.
Rocket in an exhibition Thursday. I mean, I think the people are cheering more for that.
That premium dollar that they're paying
Yeah,
here
I
at Aiken
mean-
Tennis Club.
You know, we may get someone in the chat to come down for that. You know.
Oh,
Here we go.
don't call it a
Starting to
comeback.
find a little range here. I love that. That's, you know, I don't know. Ryan probably knows, but I don't know how many main wall daytons we've had, but that's not many.
No. It's,
Let's do it again.
How's the chase?
okay.
I love the force,
Okay, yeah,
you know.
it's good. It's good. We're forcing John to answer some questions he might not have answered as much.
To me, in this game, it's not what about your opponent's weaknesses are; it's what your strengths are,
Oh.
and you use them, right?
It's
And-
amazing that
and-
with coaching like that. I mean, I've never wanted to play.
right?
Look
I mean-
at this! I've never.
What do you do best? Go do it, right? Who cares what your opponent does? Go find it. And
Kate Villiers
you
in
know,
the chat. Welcome.
I
Kate hopes all hope
I
all's
have
well
been
over
a
the
coach
house.
for a long time. Everybody's like, oh, you know, what do you not do? Well, go work on that. No, absolutely not. What do you do great? Go work on that.
Yeah. And Rakesh, what do you do great on the tennis court? And the answer is best hands, certainly in the state of South
A
Carolina.
lot of junk, little mixture, you know,
yeah.
flustering your opponent, and then, you know,
No one's
chum in the water, go pounce on them.
You're famous for the sharkskin suit. So yeah, chum is definitely in the water.
Definitely got the shark skin. I got a
and
little
the
baby dolphin out
yeah,
there.
Of course, yeah. One of our finest dressers.
Depending on the event, you know.
All right, hold on.
New York.
4-2, 40 love, 1 and 2.
All right.
No, that's all right for the point.
Game.
No, dog.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
it is.
great return. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's,
A little off there. Sorry.
his eyes aren't
Just
as
making
good.
sure everyone was paying attention. It's,
Oh, oof. But again, that's what we were saying. That rail just pops out just a little too much.
I don't think Aiken's a great court. No. I mean, you can hit a good one time to time, but it's not-
Okay.
That's up. Finish.
Got an opportunity.
Ah,
Oh,
good
that's
bump.
great weight, Nicholas.
All right, here we go.
5-2. Crowd is into it.
I mean, it might have been a most switch when Rocket came into the booth. I'll
I'll be honest. You might.
Yeah.
George might be gone.
I mean, if we're gonna, keep this kind of tennis up, I can stay.
I don't. I think the issue is George has apparently booked 2 more commentating outings for us today. Apparently, we're doing a horse show now.
Oh boy, yeah, it's not gonna sell well.
Yeah. I think you
Hopefully
could
there's-
be an expert on dressage
hopefully-
in no time.
Hopefully, there's free refunds on that.
It's on the internet. Nobody pays for that shit. Stuff. Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
fan.
down. Great shot. He's starting to feel a little bit.
Ryan looks at me for the mute
I think
button that he doesn't have.
Nicky gets a little confidence, starts hitting the ball, and he's feeling it right now. Obviously,
15 love. He's in it, and Nicky, when he feels it, right?
Yeah. You can just kind of see it in his body language. Kind of all going in the right direction. I very well could have been 2 sets all after tonight, but still got to get
Absolutely.
this one.
That 6-5. Yeah.
That was tough, but
Hey,
good
we're
to
right
him
here.
to
5-2,
fight
15
back.
love. Yeah.
It's very easy to kind of just be like, it's not meant to be, and
it's going to get a good bounce, yeah.
Good pick up. Oh.
Oh, just high. Oh, I like that.
It's all right.
Off his back
Good
foot
point.
there. Yep. 15 all still.
Yeah, I mean, you got to love the guys that fight back. They're 3 down.
Yeah, it's a good crack.
Easily could give up. But you're playing on your home turf. And
Yeah. Oh, I like that serve.
Finish.
It's in.
That's
Oh.
I don't know how many unforced errors we've seen from Mr. John Lumley tonight. That's probably under 3 or 4.
Yeah, it hadn't been much.
You
There's
don't,
no
you don't
doubt
see
about
many of
that.
those. You got to earn it.
Thank you. 30,
Mr. Lyons telling the crowd casually.
To pipe it down. Right?
Casually
keep
pipe it down. Yeah, of course.
He's going to that
Oh.
swerve a little more. I mean, it
It's-
seems to be effective.
I mean, that's a
Johns
good-
can't
that's-
get offensive with it.
That's a good fight, right? I mean, that's a good fight.
Great
Throw
fight.
that over to second gallery. Tough serve.
Just not letting John get offensive on the first ball.
Okay. Oh,
That's a great
yeah,
ball.
that's really good, Nicky.
He's starting to get a little fired
Yeah,
up here.
and again,
At least he's giving the fans something here to cheer about. I mean, it's been some great tennis tonight. Don't let the score dictate how good the tennis has been, but not trying to keep going back to it. But he's 2 points away from that second set, having a 2-all
little
finish tonight.
fist bump for the fans.
Yeah, I think he believes he's still right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Lead 40-15. Chase the
All
second
right, let's finish
gallery.
this off. And
40-15, second gallery.
still like
That's-
the,
yeah, there it is.
He missed it, but I love the shot.
Yep.
You're going to miss some of those, and obviously Lumley's going to take a loose ball and finish, but I still like the shot selection. All right, here we go. Finish it off, 30-40.
Yep.
What happened here? Is it 30-40?
Yeah. Out of court. Deuce.
All right, we can.
Ben Cook, technological expert. I mean, he might be the one person I would trust less with technology than you.
Yes, I would give myself a little.
A little bit of grace.
A little more
compared to-
credit than Cookie. Yeah,
not yet. I get-
he's Stone Age, Flintstones. Oh, come on, Nicky. I mean, you kind of give these guys someone like Lumley a little.
No, you
glimmer.
you cannot give him a glimmer. We saw it at 5-4, right? Or 5-all, excuse me. I like that.
I love that shot.
Yeah, it's well held. Yeah.
We haven't really seen many of those.
Kind of wrong footage on a little bit there.
I mean, I just think that. Yeah, hell of a shot.
Yeah. Heck of a shot. Again,
Here we go. Sorry.
kids are watching. Okay. Oh, that's really
that's
well
good
done.
force, good volley. Keep going to it
Serve
though.
advantage.
You get beat on that, you get beat. That's just great
it's
volley.
yeah, exactly. You can't be too upset there. Like that, yeah. Okay, hey, there's your shot though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you want to see.
Great cup volley, and then
the Jasani coaching tree is 100% telling you grip forces.
I love
there.
that.
Yeah.
Create an opportunity, and then let's use your strength and attack. But yeah, here we go. Advantage, Mr. Lumley. We got chased last or so.
Worse than six. Worse than six.
Yeah, I mean, Nicky probably felt he should have closed this. It was 40-15 lead. You can't
He's still all right though.
get down. And
Advantage receiver. Half a yard
go.
worse than 6.
Ooh, buzz. It's too important of a game to buzz
luckily,
the tower there.
Mr. Andrew, and we don't have much here to worry about.
5-2 ad. We can't go buzz the tower, but it was there. Everyone at home saw it. Opportunity knocks here, Keish.
Let's go. Oh, lost it. Good point.
Wow, yeah.
There we go.
yeah.
Deuce.
Mr. Momentum knocking at the
Yeah,
door.
I think you gotta- I think you gotta close this set out
is
here.
Nikki going to let him in?
No, I think.
Oh, I like that. That's
See,
tight.
that's a
yeah.
good one there.
Oh,
wow.
that's well done.
Little flipper middle data. Great shot. You know, they kind of been going backhand and backhand. You kind of changed it up there. Great shot.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Oh.
Yeah, he read it right.
Worse than 4.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Chaseable.
You know, it's so easy to like critique it from behind the
No,
booth
in
and
the
in
carry cave, it's
crowd.
the easiest thing in
You
the
get
world.
on court, it's just, I mean, it's so good what these guys are doing. I mean, these guys are stupid good. You know, it's so easy to be like, oh, why'd they miss that or why'd they do that? But
Well, Keish, I think you're in a perfect position, right? You've been watching in person, right? And now you're in the carry cave. You watch it on the TV with us here on the monitor, right? It's just so much slower. It looks so much slower on the monitor versus how it is in real life.
correct.
Right? Yeah.
And I think the thing about it is
There it is.
shot.
Oh, he finds it.
it's like a good quarterback, and then like they slow the game down. Like as amateurs, we kind of get amped up, and these guys, everything's the game is just slower.
Yep. Oh,
That's a great serve.
Gets them on the.
And I think in any sport, any level, the best, everything slows down. They kind of see the
close game.
court, see the game, see the field at a much different level and a different speed than we do.
Yep. Oh.
Ish.
Barely misses.
Oh. That's
Oh,
really
that's a good
point.
point. It's really nice rest.
And on the opposite side of things, as Lumley's up 3-0, it's almost, I think, easy to be like, all right, I played 3 great ones, down 5-2.
Yeah.
3-1 lead is pretty good. He could, but I mean, absolutely. These guys have the mentality of a damn lion. They're trying to win everything they can. So he's trying to go up 4-0. He's not going to let down at all.
No, of course not. John obviously was well aware if he were to sneak this out, right?
No,
Huge.
Advantage,
Yeah.
receiver.
That'd
Okay,
Can't
2-3.
overstate how big that would be.
Game, set, match. There we go. 2 and 3.
Yeah. Matt Fraden in the chat again, just couldn't agree more. Ryan, best in the biz. All right.
Yeah, stay alive. Make him earn it. That's really good. That's,
One to chase.
yeah.
Wow,
Great shot.
It's really nice.
That's a long, great game on both players. Had a few
3
chances to
games to
close that
5.
set out.
Yeah.
So we got to regroup,
All right.
find a way to.
Oh, do we have it? No, I don't know if we want. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh,
it.
wow. He
Yeah,
hit that in the last game. Same shot. Looked like very similar position.
Outside of the
Little
ball,
middle
Lumley's
left there.
fans speaking up a little bit. You
He,
hear?
he goes to the two-hander quite a bit, but he's been hitting
Oh,
that one-hander.
Ooh. One fault, Ryan? There
That's
it
a
is.
shot.
That's good backhand rip there. 15 all.
Really nice shot there.
15-0.
See if Nikki can stay on the server side here, get this game, and get this
Oh,
set.
there he switched it up.
Just a little weak, yeah. Probably for the best that doesn't find the server's box. Opportunity knocks. Watch out. Yep.
Yes.
There it is.
All right, 30-15. Got to capitalize on one loose ball there. Just
And as it was kind of sneaking over the last
Yeah,
gallon, it was a good job coming on the outside of the ball, sliding it over towards the timber.
He just stay on this side and close this out.
There's just something about that serve that I do not particularly care for.
I just, I don't think he looks very comfortable even hitting it, but
Yeah. I'm sure he'll tell us if he watches the replay how wrong we are, but
I'm not sure he'll watch it if he comes out not on top.
opportunity.
Down the line.
Yeah,
All
great
right.
finish there.
Come on, Nick. You
All
see
right,
it?
40-15. He had this lead in the last game. Lumley came back.
14-15.
So here we go. Got to close it out.
Must be now. If not now, when?
Vegas will lessen the odds with him here. Good serve. Finish.
Oh,
There it is.
Wow. That's how you want to finish a set.
Yeah, it's honestly, you can see Nicky pointing to
Not
the crowd.
the outcome he wanted, but he wins the last set, gives
Yeah.
himself a fighting chance to come
Honestly.
back Tuesday and fight,
Really good tennis. Obviously, Nicky thrilled to at least
salvage that.
after 3-0, being 3-0 down.
2 points away from being 2-all, you know?
exactly. And, it's
And I think we had a letdown in the third set after that,
yeah, it's tough, right? You've got a really good shot to look at it in the second set.
Yeah. Overall, I thought it was some great tennis.
It was some great tennis. All right, we're here. What do you think?
I know you people watching back home want to get down here. You got a day to do it.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Again, call, email if you
Hey,
want to find.
I will find a way to take care of you if you find your way down here.
If you wanna come join us, events at aikentennisclub.com. George Handy would be happy to answer all of your emails.
The place to be, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we'll see you all at the Wilcox again. Couple things to say as we sign off here. One, Rakesh, thanks for joining.
Absolutely.
What a treat for us to have
I'm sure
you
everyone's
here.
getting tired of Mr. Handy.
Yeah,
So, hey, a little change of pace.
Yeah.
And,
we were literally getting ticket requests as we speak.
There we go, baby.
So, Rocket, thanks for joining us here in the Carey Cave. For everybody watching,
Carey Cave.
it's an absolute
Harry
treat to
and
have
Ryan.
you. The next match, as Ryan is forcing me to say, is Tuesday night.
Same time? 6
Same
o'clock?
bat time, same bat channel, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I couldn't tell you where that is in other time zones, but just know it's 6 o'clock here.
Another 4 sets? Right?
Best of 4. We have an opportunity.
4 sets Tuesday,
4 sets,
right?
yes, 4 sets.
Lumley
4
would
sets
have
on
to
Tuesday.
sweep for us not to get a rocket exhibition Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which again,
All right.
no one
Not going to
is
get an
cheering
exhibition.
for.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But again, we can't thank you enough for tuning in. Hopefully, it was marginally insightful at times. If not insightful, certainly entertaining. Right?
That's what we're here for.
And we'll see
On
you.
top of the great tennis,
Yeah.
a little entertainment.
And we'll see you Tuesday night again. Ryan Carey, GD hero.
The man, the myth.
None of us would be here without him, and we can't thank him enough. So, signing off.
All right, signing off.